All right, we're going to do a live role play for you guys. Javier, you want to come up here with me? Grab a seat. So we're just going to be, do you want to be the agent or do you want to be, I'll be the seller, you be the agent. We'll listen to someone else for a little bit. My voice is getting annoying. All right, so use the mic. We're going to be on a phone call. And I will be a for sale by owner that you spoke to once on the phone, you got an appointment with, that you went on the appointment, and now we haven't talked for maybe 2 days. Okay? There you
go. Ring ring.
Hello.
Hey Ian, how's it going?
Hey, who's this?
Hey, this is Javier. We spoke like 2 days ago. We were talking about your property that's for sale, and you said we left off. So you said that you were just thinking about my offer.
Yes.
Or, right?
We'll kind of keep you here in the middle so we can both hear. I remember you. Yeah. How's it going, man?
No, everything's great. Everything's great. I just wanted to follow up with you because, we've been having so much activity over here at the brokerage, and man, we've been having so much fun. And we got a lot of contracts, pending at this moment. So we've just been having so much fun here, and I wanted to see how everything has been going with you because we're ready to get started with you.
That's cool, man. Good for you guys. Not much has happened since you've been here. I had a realtor come yesterday, but not a lot going on.
Got it. Okay. So not a lot going on. Have you, I'm just out of curiosity, have you been getting any buyers calling you and stuff? How's that going?
I've gotten a lot of calls, man, a lot of calls.
Yeah. From buyers or from real estate agents?
Mostly from real estate agents. Yeah. It's been mostly real estate agents.
Got it. Yeah. That is definitely going to happen. That's definitely going to happen. And what's really cool is that, once we're able to list it, then you won't be getting those pestering calls anymore. Those people who are just trying to they're not trying to buy the house. And so we make it so that you don't get those calls anymore because you would actually be represented and would actually get straight to business and be able to sell the house.
Yeah, no, I hear what you're saying. That would be nice. I think I'm going to try it on my own for a little bit longer. I'm confident, it's only been up for, like 4 days now. So I'm confident that, I'll get something eventually.
Yeah. It could happen. Me being, around this for this long, I totally know I can predict what's going to happen, and it most likely what's going to happen. You're going to get a lot of lowball offers, and with our buyers, you would actually get higher offers, and that's just the way it works. Statistically, if you try to sell it on your own, it's been proven already that you would make less by yourself than with us. But within those 2 days, have you gotten any buyer calls? Because within 2 days, you should have gotten a few calls already.
No, it's been all real estate agents. I mean, one of them did say they had a buyer, but no buyers directly.
Okay. I mean, that doesn't sound great. You should have gotten at least a few calls. When it starts off like this, I'm not sure, what the first week is going to look like, but, within the first couple of days, you should have at least gotten some calls. Maybe there could be some tweaks done. Hey, why don't we do this? Because I know you said you wanted to take some time, and I totally understand that. But the way it's starting off at this point, it's probably better if I help you tweak a few things, and maybe we can let it be for the next few days. You can try it on your own, but at least help you within the next few days because at this point, I don't like the way it's going for you. We can meet up at the same place we met up last time, or we can meet up at the local Starbucks. Coffee's on me. It just depends if you're available in the morning or the afternoon.
Or the house.
Or the house.
Sure. Yeah, we can meet up again. When you say tweak some things, what exactly do you mean?
Yeah. So what I offer is a complete assessment of your listing, and we'd be able to change the description, maybe tweak some photos, and just be able to help you out there, just so that you have better chances. Because the way I'm looking at it right now, there's definitely some changes that can be made.
Okay, sure.
Okay, so does the morning or the afternoon work best for you?
You can come by. You want to come by today, this afternoon?
Yeah, for sure. Let's do it. So 4 o'clock work for you or 6?
4 o'clock's perfect.
Perfect. 4 o'clock. I'll be there.
All right, see you then. Whoop, whoop. Good job. Good job. We put you under pressure. We put you under pressure. So there's some things that he did really well, right? Number one, he assumed a sale, right? He assumed a powerful, valuable position. Did you guys recognize that? When he spoke as if he was in charge and was able to help me. Did you guys get that feeling too? Like he was the dominant. Yes. Yeah. Right. Right. He used this, it was like an authority speaking, right? And so he did that really well. Now, there was moments where you went deeper. There's only one thing that I could have said, or maybe, and like I said, this is not a science, right? This is an art. And my art is going to be different from your art. Your art's going to be different from your art. Everybody's going to do things differently. The one thing that I would have brought it back around to was asking me, what is my reasoning for selling the house again? Right? Or if I had already told him that and he knew that from previous conversation, bringing that back up. Because it's all about going deeper into my motivations. Right? So going deeper into the line of questionings about results is great. And he did do that. He asked me about, that's another thing he did well. He said, who's calling? I said, I'm getting a lot of calls and I feel confident. He asked me, who's calling you? And I said, well, it's been a lot of agents. And he also mentioned, oh, well, it should have been buyers by now. Bringing it back around after I said, well, you know what? I think I want to try it on my own for a little bit longer. Well, hey, he could have asked, what is the reason for selling again? Can you remind me what is the reason you're selling? And, I could have had so many different reasons, but he could have gone deeper into the actual motivation as to why I'm trying to sell this in the first place. And then gone deeper into that. And then we always call it the Golden Trophy and the German Shepherd. What am I running from, the German Shepherd? What am I running to, the Golden Trophy? Right? So using my what's pulling me and what's pushing me to get me to open up my mind to listing the house. Or he could have asked me, hey, what's your reason for selling this house? And I could have said, oh, because I want to buy another one. And then he could have went down that rabbit hole with me and became my buyer's agent for the next house, right? And this is all, we're kind of throwing this together on a whim, and there's not a lot of context to it. Chances are, if I had a conversation with this person, if you had a conversation with this person and you met with them in person, you would know a lot more about them because you're going to ask them these deeper questions, especially face-to-face. So great job. You guys understand the concept is to go deeper. Thank you. Yes, go deeper into your line of questioning and their motivations. How many wait, everybody pull out your piece of paper real quick. We're going to answer some questions together. Want to make sure we understand. Go deeper. How many times does it typically take to convert a lead? 7 to 12. That's right. We'll just say 11. Be shooting for 11. What's your personal mindset around follow-up? To go deeper, but also following up is professionalism. It's not pestering. Following up is being a professional. Where are you currently tracking your leads? Follow-up is tough if you don't got a place to track it. Where are we tracking? Yes. My personal favorite is obviously, I literally have it somewhere around here over there inside my computer bag. A notepad with my 25 warm to hot leads that I write down and that I see in front of me every day I pull out my computer. But I also use the CRM. I also use Lofty because that makes it easier to just mass text or to go into my for sale by owner thing and just call. Right? So your CRM and then hopefully a notepad and a pen. How many leads, and you guys are all going to be different, how many leads do you currently have that are in progress? Wait, let me ask you this question. Some of you will know it. How many leads should you have that are in progress? He's the only one who knows it in this room? 25 at all times. Warm and hot leads who are in progress. That will equal consistent business. So those 25 leads could be your sphere of influence. They could be buyer leads from open houses. They could be for sale by owners you're following up with. You need to have 25 warm to hot leads at all times that you're progressively following up with to try to get a deal. That will get you consistent business. What percentage of your pipeline have you followed up with? How many people have you followed up with in the last week? That's up to you. You tell me. I'm just curious. How many follow-ups have you made? It's a good answer. Every single one. Yep. Hopefully, if Benson, you're at 25 or you're getting close to it, you're following up with every person. It should be, like you said, every person. If you've got the pen and paper where you're tracking your warm and hot leads, you need to be following up with them every week. Those warm and hot leads need to be followed up with every single week. The answer is 25. It's 25, that's how many you should have, and 25 is how many you should be following up with. Maybe even more because you're trying to get people into that warm and hot section. What is your go-to follow-up question when calling a lead after a showing? That's one we're kind of throwing on you guys. After your showing. How about, what'd you think of the house? Yeah. Yeah. What do you want to offer? Trying to get them to make an offer. Fill in the blank. Hey, blank. Just wanted to follow up on blank. Are you still thinking about blank? We'll just skip that one. Doesn't make any sense. Now, let's come to the present moment. How many leads will you follow up with today? It's Friday. We got a party tonight. There's only, a few hours left in the working day. Are you going to be like most agents and check out as soon as we're done? Or are you going to make some follow-up calls? Are you going to call some FSBOs? Are you going to send some text to your sphere of influence? Are you going to go shoot a piece of social media content for your Instagram? Are you going to be like the 80% of real estate agents who didn't sell a house last year? Who are probably going to go relax and go party the rest of the week? Or are you going to be like the 1%, the 10%, the 20% who actually are going to do deals this year and work today? Is real estate something you can do a couple times a week? No, you got to do real estate every day. I don't care if you're part-time or if you're full-time. You got to check into real estate every single day, and you've got to do your follow-ups, and you've got to generate new leads every single day. What tools will you use to track and automate follow-up? What tools are you going to use? Lofty and Sisu, pen and paper. When will you schedule your next follow-up block? After today. Obviously, everyone here is going to make some follow-ups today, but then after that, when's your next follow-up session? Everyone's going to be different. Could be tomorrow. Could be Monday. What time? When and where? Everyone will be different. I want you to schedule it right now. When are you going to sit down for an hour, for 30 minutes, and make follow-up calls? All right. I'm going to bring it back around real quick one more time. So when you're making, where is the money? The money's right here. It's in conversations. It's in the appointments. It's in the follow-ups, and it's in the contracts. When you're calling for sale by owners, when you're calling your sphere of influence, when you're calling your open house leads that came in, when you're calling the expireds, when you're calling the circle prospecting. I mean, it doesn't matter who you call, as long as you're talking to people, should be leading to appointments. Those appointments are 95% of the time not going to go straight to a contract. Who here has had an appointment in the last week or last month and they immediately right at that appointment signed up with you? Anything. You had one appointment, no follow-ups. You did get, I call it luck, but it's not luck. You were at the right place, right time, which is half the battle. Appointments, 95% of the time, are going to lead to follow-ups. Follow-ups will lead to contracts. Does that make sense? Now, I want you guys to focus on having conversations, going on appointments, making your follow-up calls, and getting contracts, but it doesn't mean skip open houses. It doesn't mean don't post on social media. It doesn't mean don't send out mailers. It doesn't mean don't go to networking events. It doesn't mean don't pay for leads. It doesn't mean, everybody have an and? Everybody know what I mean when I say and? You're and? I'm a real estate agent and basketball player, football player, mechanic, motorcyclist, bodybuilder, right? Salsa dancer. You might see some. So this is your daily non-negotiable, right? Daily non-negotiable. Check in, have some conversations, set some appointments, make some follow-up calls, go for contracts every day. You still need to do this stuff, right? You still need to do the open houses and post on social media and all that. But you guys got to treat this like a job. If you treat it like a job, if you treat it like if I didn't show up, I'd get fired and there'd be real consequences, this will be the best paying job you've ever had. But you got to treat it like a job and you got to show up every day. Even if you're part-time, you've got to show up every day. Even if it's just for an hour or 30 minutes or whatever, you got to show up. Thank you guys for coming today. We're going to go stop in at a new construction community real quick, shoot a couple of videos, and then we've got Howl at the Moon tonight. We're going to Howl at the Moon, so if you want to come out, can 18-year-olds come or no? 18 plus? Just show up. It'll be. They'll probably just ask. Just show up. It'll be fine. We'll get you in. You just say. I mean, it's Howl at the Moon. I mean, I don't know. It's not like a VIP club or something. All right, guys. Thank you for coming today. We're going to. Where are we going? I have the address somewhere.